Greetings, I'm Hondo, and this is my review of the Spruce Effects Yosemite from the Junior Ranger series. You already heard this on the bass and guitar in the intro, so let's go ahead and get to the sound clips. And the signal chain is going to be on the screen, and I'm going to be using this Seuf OH16 on the neck pickup, which I absolutely love. And no signal processing whatsoever is happening on the back end, so you're just getting the real way it sounds as always. And if you're interested in using any of the gear that I'm using to make these videos, check out my Sounds affiliate link in the description. So there are 5 controls on this pedal, super easy to use. The top left knob controls the intensity of the effect, so it's basically like a wet-dry knob. Then the middle knob controls the decay, and if you turn that up really high, the pedal can self-oscillate, so be careful with that. Then the last knob at the top controls the timing of the echo, so there's no tap tempo on here, you're just going to have to feel it out, which honestly isn't that big of a deal. Then the bottom left knob is a drive, and this drive is happening before everything else, so keep that in mind. And the unity gain for this pedal is with the drive all the way off, so once you start turning the drive up, things will get louder, so keep that in mind. And then the last knob here is the depth control, and this controls how much low end is going into the circuit. And I found on bass this didn't make a huge difference, so I didn't really mess with it too much, but on guitar it did, so if you're somebody that uses both, that's something to be aware of. So this pedal is the newest of the Spruce Effects Junior Ranger series, and this whole series is based around being a little bit more affordable, and also being more readily available, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm not a big proponent of the whole drop thing that I've seen a lot of brands start to do, where it's like, oh, you got to be awake at like 4 o'clock in the morning to hope you might be able to get one of these, and if you miss it, you got to wait like 4 months to get another one. If you're actually recording a lot or playing out live a lot, that doesn't really work super hot, because if one of the pedals goes down, it's not like you can just go grab another one, and sometimes the parts might not be available, and it just becomes like a huge headache. So that's what kind of got me interested in this series. One, for the availability, and two, for the price, because these things are really cheap. I think the cheapest pedal is like 119 bucks, and this one is 149. And this pedal sounds much better than what I would expect kind of like a relatively cheap reverb to sound like. And the drive in the front sounds really cool, especially when you hear it into a cab, like I played with the impulse responses earlier. This pedal is just all around pretty awesome. And if you're looking for kind of just like a kind of free and kind of loose type of ambient sound, I would definitely look at this for sure. If you are the type of person that needs like a whole bunch of different controls and like a whole like tap tempo and stuff like that, then this might not be for you. But if you're just looking for some good ambience on bass, then I would absolutely recommend this. So I have a couple of the other Junior Ranger series pedals that I bought, and so far they've all sounded really awesome on bass. One, I have the Acadia Drive, the Badlands Univibe, which is the best Univibe I've ever heard on bass, far and away. And also have the Glaciers preamp, which is also fantastic. And then now the Yosemite. I'm really impressed with how good these pedals sound and how cheap they are. Yeah, excuse my eyes watering. I'm incredibly sick post-NAMM. Fun time. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get all of these pedals on the channel for review, because so far they're all awesome on bass. And I'm just genuinely interested in what the rest of them sound like. But yeah, for this pedal, that's about all there is to say. If you're interested in seeing the other reviews when they come out, just make sure you hit the subscription button and the notification bell so you get notified when the videos come out. And I'm going to leave you with a little ambient thing that I did with the Yosemite and the Badlands on one bass part, and then the Yosemite and the Acadia on the melody bass part, just so you can kind of hear a couple of more pedals and see how the Yosemite blends in with some other stuff. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. I'm always like doing like weird ambient crap, which you probably know if you've seen the channel before. But that's it. Until next time, I hope you're staying happy and staying healthy and staying safe, and take it easy.